How you doing, Mr. DJ? Countdown Fantasy Playlist of November 6, 2005, going back a dozen years. Loads of alternative acts on this fantasy playlist. Already talked about Death Cab for Cutie, Morning Wood, All American Reject, Switchfoot. Uh, well, I guess New Order. Well, more of a new wave dance than alternative band. Cherry Monroe, and now we got Weezer. Weezer at number 34, down from number 30. We are all on drugs. And it's from the album called Make Believe, produced by Rick Rubin. Rivers Cuomo, the lead singer of Weezer, chief songwriter, very intelligent guy. He went to Harvard at one point to study classical music, classical composition, rock and roller, going to Harvard. And this was after he formed Weezer. He formed Weezer in 1992. He went to Harvard in 1995, but before that, we are talking a major ordeal. Rivers Cuomo, his left leg was shorter than his right leg, shorter by 44 millimeters. He went into surgery to get his leg extended. In order to do that, the surgeons broke his leg bone. Ouch, that must have hurt big time. They put some braces on his leg, on painkillers, and he underwent months of physical arduous, can't pronounce the word, it's ARDUOUS, physical therapy. And on top of that, he went to Harvard. Now, this was early 1995, I think around early 95, and that is interesting because at that time, MTV was playing the hell at night of Buddy Holly, Weezer's breakthrough hit. Now, they had the Sweater Song in late 94. A lot of people remember Sweater Song, but it was Buddy Holly that just, boom, broke him into mega stardom. And here was Rivers Cuomo going through this surgery. Went to Harvard in late 1995. Studied classical music. He's still wearing a brace on his left leg. He was walking with a cane. Between classes, he laid on his bed in his apartment or dorm, listening to opera. He said the only time he could write songs was when he had a cold dinner in the microwave, heating up that dinner. And when he was songwriting, he was under the influence of painkillers. I just can't imagine that. Harvard is a very prestigious school. It is not a picnic to study at Harvard. It's tough. And to be under a lot of physical agony. He became introspective. He grew a beard. And that's ironic because Rivers Cuomo saw people wearing Weezer t-shirts on campus. And they didn't recognize him. There he is. The guy's wearing a Weezer t-shirt, and Rivers Cuomo walks right by him with his beard. The guy just didn't recognize him. Well, anyway, hopefully his leg is in good shape now. And Weezer, we were all stars at number 34. This song, by the way, is not necessarily about drugs. It's about being addicted to, well, stimulation, basically. Whether it's gambling or the internet or even the music. Broad brush stroke of song interpretation. Weezer at number 34 on my fantasy playlist, November 6, 2005.